Hello, welcome back to the Commander's Field Manual. I'm Jade Star.
I'm Guava Moment.
And are you ready for everything to start happening today?
Ooh, yes.
Everything in-game and out-of-game kind of goes wrong today.
Awesome.
Now that we've finally got this place up and running, we should be able to access some of these dormant alien systems. Let's see if you two can play nice. What the?
Shen, getting some kind of interference up here. Seems to be hitting us across the board.
Working on it.
Something triggered your remote uplink. But how is that possible? No one knows these systems.
Shen, power readings just spiked. What the hell is going on down there?
Dad?
Commander, I'm too old to start believing in ghosts, which means someone had to access that unit remotely. If they can access Rover, there's no telling what else they might be able to do. I strongly suggest we make investigating that signal our top priority.
Do it. Investigate the signal. That's the start of something very awesome.
Looks like Shen was able to confirm the signal's origin. Inputting the coordinates on the map now.
That was a lot sooner than I thought that would happen.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to go investigate that quite yet.
You know all those giant towers on the border between Quebec and Labrador?
Labrador?
Yeah.
Is that a...
Newfoundland.
Oh, okay.
And Labrador.
Is Labrador a province or a city?
Outcome of
It's
this research can only
province,
further
kind
our
of.
advances.
Kind of.
It's Newfoundland and Labrador.
Oh,
They're
okay.
kind of the same thing. Nanoscale vests. They're garbage. Never buy them.
I kind of, a little
No,
bit...
they're garbage. You're wrong.
Early on, when you don't have much else to
Though
put
I
in your
was
second
never
slot,
witness to
they
one
can be kind of
myself.
useful, but they're not
Countless
great, yeah.
observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field.
He's got a face mask on. Those are work smocks.
Yeah.
I don't know what the thread was complaining about. He's dressed appropriately.
Although I had realistic expectations as to the limited resources and facilities available to me on board the Avenger, I have to say, it's taken some getting used to. Even with the ship's dampening field, frequent turbulence and the occasional evasive maneuver make it difficult to conduct experiments of any notable sensitivity. I may have to adapt my research techniques to maintain efficiency under these conditions.
Doing science on a shaking ship is hard. Got it.
Okay, you got any more things happening for us?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Gonna perhaps find a crashed Avenger somewhere?
No, not this time.
That'd be cool.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander. The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years...
Do you mean Crash Sky Ranger, by the way?
...to both the
Yes.
aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks.
This is kind of interesting. Unlocking psionic research in this game is very quick, I guess.
Very easy, yes.
You just need to autopsy a sectoid, and then, hey, psionics, but no, I need Illyrium crystals, which I don't have right now. In theory, if you get lucky, you can get a Scilab running up really quickly in XCOM 2.
Technology. I'll have a report.
There are a lot of other early things that we need to get going at the same time. Like, the beginning game is just a scramble to get the Guerrilla Tactics School up, the Advanced Warfare Center, the Proving Ground, Communications Hub, the Scilab. Like, there's just a shit load of things to build early game.
I like to delay my research into autopsies until a point where they're instant. If you have enough corpses built up, autopsies are instant, and I kind of like
our
doing
current
that.
power systems to the limit.
I'm
We don't
not
have any
entirely
capacity
sure
to
what the trigger
spare,
is for instant
which means we
autopsy
can't
results.
expand
I didn't know if it was
facilities
corpses in inventory
Yeah,
or
it's,
just...
it's a number of corpses, and it depends on your difficulty level.
Oh, okay. The message is like, due to our familiarity with them on the battlefield. I thought it was
Yeah.
number of them killed in the field.
Or I'm pretty sure it's the number of corpses in your inventory.
Still only have one engineer. I have a lot of work to do in the base. I really need to find more engineers.
Well, it's nice to see you struggle a bit early game compared to last LP.
Oh, right.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
But seriously, that tower in Labrador, go there with ballistic weaponry. That's a good idea. Do it.
I do not think I could have.
We'll discuss that.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Intriguing.
Guava was unavailable for a little while, so I've stockpiled this video and 2 more, which was unfortunate because I really needed some input at a critical moment, but I made the right choice anyway.
Okay.
We'll talk about that tower before we get there. I don't know if we're going to get there before magnetic weapons.
That'll be interesting.
Because right here, I think, is where I make the choice between resistance radio and magnetic weapons.
I said magnetic weapons.
I believe that's the decision I made as well, even though it's 2 weeks. Just because I don't feel like I need the resistance radio in the next 2 weeks. I've got the rest of the Americas to contact first before I need the radios.
Yeah, you've got enough leeway to delay that one.
Yeah.
Tygan just sent word. The new Resistance Communications Network is fully operational. Now we just have to spread the word.
So finally we can expand.
Now that we've established a link, we can use our intel resources to make contact with the local resistance cell in this region. Aside from getting us into the black site, our access to supplies should improve now that we've expanded our reach.
Every area we expand is kind of like satellite coverage in the first game, gives us more income a month.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
And this is also our primary use for intel.
Intel costs can get pretty steep if you're away from a tower, a radio tower.
Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
Attempting to...
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
He's still judging us every month.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Dark events are kind of a neat new wrinkle in the XCOM gameplay. That...
Commander,
damn it!
the Resistance has a hidden cache
Fuck Bradford!
stashed outside of Advent's reach.
Told you everything happened in
That
this
means
video.
We'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
There's mods to make Bradford shut up a bit more.
Yeah, but leaving the tutorial on probably makes him talk
Nothing
more.
on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system...
signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up. Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy. Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
Man, terror missions are back.
They are very difficult. They're probably the most difficult type of missions in the game.
Setting course.
I wouldn't have gone that far.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
I definitely think so.
Okay.
You don't start with cover. You're not in stealth mode. Yeah. There's other reasons which will happen to you.
And at least they handle civilians better in XCOM 2 than XCOM 1. In XCOM 1, it was possible to figure out that the civilians were just timing out and dying in the Shroud. In XCOM 2, at least it makes it very obvious that the aliens are, in fact, somewhere near the civilians and are shooting them and are responsible for their deaths. Also, I had some weapon mods, so I just started throwing these things around.
It's cool. I mean, but in XCOM 1, if you were near enough, you could see civilians dying and could kind of get an idea of where they're being shot from.
Right.
And that's exactly what you're doing in these missions, too, as we will see.
Yeah. In XCOM 1, though, you could see like figures in the Shroud just flop over and die when aliens weren't anywhere near. They were just timing out, essentially.
Sky Ranger deployed.
You still knew you had to check the area for aliens.
Yeah. But here, everything is much better handled, I feel.
Advent's so-called peacekeepers are hitting one of the resistance camps in this area.
Oh, right. So while my frame freezes right there, this mission had some issues. Fraps crapped out on me after the end of the first turn, and I had to reload and replay it multiple times, trying to get Fraps to work. Eventually I gave up, switched to a different recording program, so I'm probably going to fade right here, and welcome to 720p.
I'm sure you didn't accidentally stream this instead of record it by mistake.
No, that's the next mission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for those familiar with the technical side of things, I switched to OBS to record. I had it on my stream setting, so that's why this is in 720p. That will be fixed by next video.
Listen, it's a Jade Star video. You're lucky that by watching it you don't get cancer. So, I mean, okay, 720p, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Well, we'll fix it, but yeah.
Yeah, next video, it'll be fine.
Jade Star video, what are you going to do?
Yeah, and then also, because I was using OBS the next time I tried to record, I ended up broadcasting the next mission for the LP instead of recording it. And I got a text message like, "Hey Jade, you're broadcasting, not recording." And I was really lucky I got that text message right before I saved over the save file.
Have we seen these assholes before?
No, this is the first Stun Lancer.
These guys suck.
Yeah, in the footage I lost because Fraps crashed, Kane took a shot at the Stun Lancer first turn, and the repeater happened. Not gonna be that lucky today. So Stun Lancers are huge jerks. They are incredibly mobile. They are the first unit you're going to see that has the dodge ability, which just means sometimes there's a chance that they'll only take half damage from your attack, which can really screw with you when you're needing to kill something or planning on damage values being a certain way.
Yeah, they can run up, a double move, attack your guys, inevitably stun them or crit them because they're just jerks like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They are some of the worst. And they're high priority too. They're kind of basically suicide troops because they will run at you in the middle of your squad of 4 or 5 dudes just to land one hit. And that one hit, let's see.
It hurts.
Yeah, at this point, it might not be a kill, but if it crits, it's probably a kill. And even if it isn't, it has a chance to stun, disorient, or just straight out knock somebody unconscious.
And these are some pretty critty motherfuckers too.
Yeah. Stun Lancers are oddly high priority for Advent troops as opposed to aliens. Like, normally you want to shoot the aliens first because they do worse things. Stun Lancers are absolute dicks.
I remember one time I was trying to run away from them because it needed to reload or something else was going on. So the Advent Stun Lancer just moved up, it took a shot, and crit killed my guy behind high cover. Because they're jerks.
They have the standard Advent rifles, yeah. They can shoot at you. It's usually pretty rare that they do that. But I guess if they have absolutely nobody in double movement range, they will, in fact, use the gun. Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah, open it. You took out the cover of the one guy and then
left him alive with 1 health. Now, I know he's going to charge at me. That's what Stun Lancers do. And here's what I mean when they handle civilians better in Retaliation. missions.
Sectoid missed a civilian that was not in cover.
Yep.
I've heard theories about what that means. I'll try to pay attention to see if that happens.
And the old Advent officer mark and shoot the same target. That marking sucks.
You've been shot in the face.
Yeah. So I left gas mask on Overwatch because I knew that this guy was going to get closer, and it worked. I really wish I could tell my shotgun troops to Overwatch when something gets a lot closer. You know, feed into the weapon range.
That would be cool.
But
that's a pretty advanced tactic.
Yeah, it's hard to do that. No,
I miss that old XCOM 1 skill where you would take an automatic shot at things that moved in a range near you. That was such a good skill.
That is such a good skill.
Heal them up!
Oh yeah, medical protocol. Great skill. I don't even have to really mess around with Kane. You can just drop a heal on somebody that's not next to him and then still have half a turn to shoot or move.
So part of the goal of this mission, kill everyone, but it's also rescue a certain number of civilians. You do that by just going near them and then they'll escape. And if you don't get a move on, you actually can fail that objective.
Yeah, it's this mission is actually going to come kind of close on that.
It's kind of like its own turn counter, essentially.
It's just not strictly turns.
I mean, yeah, we saw last turn. The aliens can only kill one civilian a turn, and we saw that lone turn we missed.
Oh, I think next turn we're going to see that you're actually incorrect.
Okay. Typically, it's only they kill only one guy.
Yeah, usually you can use that as a rule.
That guy's a jerk too.
Yeah. Not real happy. I don't have a whole lot of options with this guy, and oh, that works. I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't ready to use another grenade on the first pod. Like, I'd be out of grenades first two aliens on this, and so whatever. He's got 1 health. Let's slash him. I'm really surprised how down people are on the slash ranges, because they are really, really good.
It's because you see 88% and your brain thinks 100%, and then inevitably they go in at some point and miss, and then your plans are completely ruined. But that's the life of a ranger for you.
I'm going.
You win big, you lose big.
And there are skills later that help work around that.
Yeah.
Move out.
Alright, saved a guy.
If we can grab 6, we're fine. If we can grab more, we get a better bonus at the end of the mission.
Okay, so Sectoid reshot that person and did kill them.
Yep.
So that theory might be bunk, I was thinking about.
What was your theory? Because here comes another one.
Oh.
2 civilians, 1 turn.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Both things I wasn't entirely sure of, but it's good to have a video proof of it.
So what was the theory you were going on?
Oh, we'll get to it.
Okay. So we got some time until I find the next pod.
I'm sure there are people watching this who haven't played.
Right.
Let's keep some things for them.
Okay, sure. I'm curious because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Let's go, move out.
I do like how you have to save 6 people, but you starts with what, 14?
13. You have to save just slightly less than half.
So, just some of them, not even specific ones. Just enough.
Were you thinking that the sectoid missed the city because it's the terrors mission special?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see one of those later.
Well, of course we will. It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
What's over there?
Terror missions, well, retaliation missions offer...
Terror missions.
Yeah, whatever. That's
sure.
Yeah. Force a habit. They offer another take on the dynamic of moving fast and moving safely. I need to rescue civilians, but I also need to not rush forward, put myself at risk, reveal aliens, and then get shot up for it.
If you're lucky, aliens will shoot at civilians sometimes. That can be a good thing, rather than shooting at your troops.
It can be a good thing, yeah, that your troops aren't getting shot at, but you can also just lose the mission by having too many civilians die.
Yeah, that too.
Which is really bad.
Okay, so we know there's another sectoid over in that direction.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
There's a mod to specifically disable that one line. Because you hear that every mission.
Yeah, like, it's impossible almost to get through terror missions without Bradford bitching about civilian casualties. Really hoping that was going to take out the trooper, but I have a bit of a solution here. I can slash the sectoid or the trooper to finish them off. Well, 88% guarantee.
I didn't know that slashes had a bonus against sectoids.
Yeah.
I know it was something I would do all the time because I would see slash and it's like, oh, a bunch of damage. Okay, sure, I'll make this move. It never just clicked that it was doing more damage. Good shot.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
So now the situation's pretty in hand. I got a 5 health sectoid and I got a ranger that can run up to it and slash it.
Got a promotion.
Yep.
All things are good. No, cat is not in the recording. Go down. So yeah, if this hits, should be a guaranteed kill.
Yep.
Didn't reveal a bunch of extra enemies. All things are perfect.
Hostile target down.
Yeah, that's how you use rangers. I mean, it's really good.
All right, I'll go.
And then with your last move of the turn, rescue this one more civilian.
You're safe. Now get out of here.
Damn it. Nothing.
It is clear.
I think this is what you were hoping for. So in the cutscene that introduced these missions, they hinted at these.
Shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
I like that line. So yeah, faceless. They pretend to be civilians on maps. Typically they're in retaliation missions, but there are sometimes dark events that make them pop up in any mission that has civilians.
Oh, no, that's bad.
And those are annoying as hell.
This is bad.
Yeah, that's not great.
Especially since that person doesn't have any cover. If there were more aliens around,
that would have been really
in
bad.
trouble.
Yeah.
Or if the one civilian moved at the end of your turn was a faceless, then it would have stood up and swiped that guy. More bad things would happen.
King basically is guaranteed to take a swipe there.
That's why these missions are hard. Dealing with the faceless can be very difficult. There's only a few skills to really help with that. We don't have any of them yet.
Yeah, there's... Well, we have... I don't know if I autopsy troopers. We can get battle scanners just like in the first game.
Yes.
And that'll throw those, the faceless out of their disguise. A specialist down the combat hacker path will get an ability that basically does the same thing as a scanner.
As a battle scanner. It's really good skill. Reveals aliens and any civilians that have the faceless are revealed. And it's a very good idea to do that somewhat early on if you see a bunch of civilians around you.
On reserves.
Honestly, it's not neither of those things are actually something I do that often.
I do that all the time. I rely on it.
Really? Huh.
Yes. I'm so tired of having faceless come up and ruin my day.
I kind of just make it a habit of never rescuing a civilian if I don't have spare actions available in which to shoot a faceless with.
Well, you did it last turn. You went for a civilian with your last guy.
Yeah, he could have shot at him. Yeah.
Heal bolt coming through.
I mean, if I was allowed to, this is a level where you'd want to absolutely slowly Overwatch creep over the whole map, but you can't because civilians are dying left and right, actually.
Yeah.
Bradford kind of does have a point, so you do have to get a move on, so Faceless will wreck your day.
They're really not much of a problem on their own, but yeah, they have a huge claw swipe that absolutely destroys cover. So if you get Faceless in the middle of a firefight, somebody can be taking a melee hit and having all their cover go away, and then being shot at by Advent.
I had a legendary Iron Man run that I think came down specifically to a Faceless missing a swipe on me. If it hit that guy, it would have just started a snowball trigger that or snow avalanche or whatever. Would have just completely ended that run. But a faceless swiped, destroyed all the cover, but missed my guy, didn't do damage. And I think that was the difference between winning a campaign and failing, at least on the higher difficulties.
So you think that was the entire campaign or just that map?
The entire campaign.
Wow.
Because it would have lost a guy, maybe lost some more guys. The whole campaign would have been in jeopardy. Legendary is not fun. And I was thinking that if aliens shoot at a civilian and they miss, that it might be a faceless.
Yeah.
That's something I heard, but I guess that's not the case.
That camp is getting wiped out.
No, I hadn't thought of that, or hadn't even heard that theory before, but now we have proof on this video.
I've never seen an alien actually shoot a faceless.
All right, I'll go.
That's something that can happen if you decide to grenade a civilian and it happens to be a faceless. It does damage to it, of course.
Yeah. Alright, so already, though, I have lost a lot of civilians. There's 4 left, and to meet mission objectives, I need to rescue 3 more. So I need to deal with these 2 aliens quickly, and then make sure I don't lose.
On your order.
So it's time to let loose the grenades, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely.
If you've got it, throw it.
Can't get both of them. Very sad.
Get the trooper, leave a corpse. Sectoid will probably revive the corpse. You should be good.
Grenade!
Well, he certainly doesn't have cover anymore. Yeah. Oh. Sniper doesn't have line of sight to the trooper.
No.
Well, let's take the shot we have.
Shot the sectoid.
Yeah.
Okay, I see, yes.
Now I kind of wish I'd grenaded the sectoid. It would be dead by now, but Stun Lancer, bigger risk.
But it's out in the open. This should probably...
I shot at the fire and I missed.
I got nothing.
Yeah, that's not... No, it's fine. Kane's here. We got this.
If only you had a combat specialist.
It has 4 health. It wouldn't die.
Well, yeah. That has to be upgraded a bit first, but... Okay.
Well,
there's gonna be bad times.
Yeah, that's super not good. No, don't point at that city. Don't. No, don't. Okay.
He's calling a shot. Calling a shot. He's resurrecting a civilian corpse? What's going on? What? Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah, I think he's resurrecting a civilian corpse back there.
What are you doing? No! Go for the XCOM.
He just got tased out of existence. Oh, he's back.
Oh, okay. Right.
Okay, so now this is really bad, because if I don't kill them, and very quickly, and they decide to fuck off again, and go kill another civilian, I lose. I mean, it's kind of weird that the Stun Lancer went for the civvy rather than me, but now that puts me in really bad danger of losing this mission. And he backed away even, so nobody has a shot from where they are. I need to advance and shoot him. But there's no real cover to advance to.
In the very old 1994 version of XCOM, there was a strategy where you would want to go to terror missions and then abandon and intentionally fail them, just because the penalty is only kind of small. But not here. There's kind of a pretty significant penalty for failing these missions.
Oh yeah, you just lose contact with that region.
Lose that country. You gotta. Or that region, yeah, you have to scan it again.
You gotta pay the intel costs and scan it again.
Again, yeah, that can slow you down quite a lot.
And if you've built a communications tower, you lose the communications tower too.
So yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Ooh, stuff.
One down, thousands to go. Something. Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
That was a lot closer than I would have liked for my first Retaliation mission.
If you didn't already find the faceless, they would have automatically turned at this point.
Yeah, once all the overt aliens are dead, the covert facemen just come out and start running towards you.
Wherever they are on the map. So if they're far away, they just run towards you. Like, here I am, shoot me.
Yeah, they're not much of a threat at that point. Nice. Faceless are really just kind of a threat when you've already got other shit to deal with.
check your knees. Every time. Press caps lock.
No! Not going to, because then it makes the next screen, like, weird out. If you want, I can start editing, like, out these.
I don't know.
But I leave them in, because usually it gives us time to talk about shit.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, without Bradford interrupting us constantly.
Yeah. Now we got some skill choices, because people had some promotions here. Yeah. So I'm kind of curious, I think we brought 2 Grenadiers, right? No, we brought 1. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking about next mission, never mind. So we got, let's see, Kane's promote, who's becoming our combat medic. Anytime now. There we go. So he's going to pick Revival Protocol.
I like Haywire Protocol.
Yeah, I can understand that. We'll get that on the other guy. Revival Protocol is, I think, the only way to revive an unconscious soldier, so...
It might be,
yeah. Remember those Sun Lancers? Well, when they melee you, they got a chance to just straight make you unconscious, independent of your HP. Revival Protocol is the only way to get him back up. Not even health kits.
Probably with a med kit standing over him, no?
No! I mean... Well, no, I've tried that, like...
Okay. Then you're just reduced to picking people up and carrying them to the evac zone.
Yeah, and it is terrible.
If you have to evac or just kill everyone on the map. It's one of those missions.
Yeah. Haywire Protocol is a great skill if you're making a hacker specialist, which it's basically the... I don't know, it's the cornerstone of the hacker line.
Yeah.
It lets you hack things, like any robotic enemies that we're going to be finding sooner or later, or turrets. I don't think we've actually seen a turret yet.
This should be an obvious choice.
Oh yeah, long watch, absolutely.
You should not want to be shot at. So, if you're playing right, you're not getting shot at, so return fire is kind of useless.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, since you love pistols so much.
I love the pistol side, but that skill in particular is very bad.
Okay.
Return fire is very, very bad.
Interesting. Yeah. I found great use for it on a custom mod class that's not in this, but for sharpshooters, yeah, return fire.
Yeah, long watch is kind of the obvious choice here.
Yeah, you should be shooting from the back anyway, possibly through squad sight, so really...
If your sniper's on Overwatch, you're probably wanting long watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or if you're on Overwatch, it's because you want a sniper shot, probably, so...
Yeah. I was also surprised when I learned that Overwatch by default didn't go through squad sight. You actually needed that skill for it.
I think that's a good choice to have it be a skill. It was very powerful in the original game.
It's true, yeah. I like the little note there that the Stun Lancer is hopped up on combat drugs. When we get the time to get around to it, this leads to all sorts of new research and autopsies.
Faceless autopsy is a good one. Might be one you'd want to do without waiting for the instant research bonus.
You know, I haven't really used the Mimic Beacon that leads to it.
Those are absolutely needed on Legendary.
They got changed a bit. And hey, the income from the region increased by 15 because we save people. That increase will go up dependent on how many people you actually save.
Oh yeah, so at the beginning of the video, we got our monthly income, but it doesn't go directly into our bank account. We have to go get it. Physically get it, and it sucks.
Yeah, that's a huge annoyance at times.
And 9 days is a long time.
He got hit by a really big thing. He got a nickname, though. It has randomly assigned Rogue.
I forget who posted it in the thread, but whoever said Gift Horse. That is the best nickname.
We'll see what the thread has to say for Caiaphas.
I vote Gift Horse.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. Even more stuff is going to be happening in short order next time. For now, though, I've been Jade Star.
I'm Guav Moment.
And we'll see you next time.
You know, I probably wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for your father. He was, something of a miracle worker.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system, but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't. He gave everything he had to get the ship running. but he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here.